classroom for young learners, of course, right? Because we have a lot of advantages, right? The first one, you think like games are very natural, like children like games so much. Okay, so we move it to a little bit about like advantage of you game in the class, right? And they are enjoyable and natural, like interactive. We call it sometimes. Game can give you a chance to communicate in English, right? And they can review, like revise the vocabulary, and sometimes they can practice pronunciation. And sometimes you, according to Professor Gardner, and you multiple intelligence, and game can cause students to activate all senses. For example, like students use like their visual or audio or kinesthetic, right? And here they are like some advantages of using game in the class. Sometimes I like this, encourage team working. What kind of game you often use? Can you give me some names you often use in the classroom? Like slap the ball, find someone who, or what else?
Target game?
I'm sorry?
Target.
Target game. Okay. What about team games? Right? And you know that there are many kinds of games, and we can divide it into two parts according to their function. For example, there are some games just like focus on accuracy, and there are some games focus on fluencies. And here I would like you identify two like aims. The first one is the primary aims, and I divide it into two kinds. The first one, they focus on the words or phrases. It means that to practice word phrases. Sometimes they don't give students chance to communicate, like fluencies. And here, I just word I will recycle and revise to increase vocabulary and practice pronunciation only. But I would like you use a lot this game if you want to develop student communicative competence. And why we say that? Because sentence or pattern are repeated to have gain fluencies. And now I could like you watch 5 different games, and you can find out which game focus on words and phrases practice, and which games focus on communicative language practice. Okay? There are 5 games here, and the second aims, like to build teamwork or leadership, or to reinforce other learning topics. And here we go. The first game is bingo. The second is what number is that? Number 3, whisper. And number 4, what's missing. And number 5, number graph. And did the question for you. Which games aim to build fluency? Which game focus on fluencies? And what vocabulary or lexical sets are practiced by the 5 games? Okay, and you watch the film now. I take this from British Council. The first one, the bingo games.
Thank you. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tell me, what is the first word? What is number 1? Bat. Number 2? One more time. Baseball. Good. Number 3? Man. Now, so how many words? 10 words. Here, how many boxes? 9. So I want you to choose 9 words and write them here. Okay? Okay. Good. Now do it, please. Write the English words. boys and girls. Circle, base. Can you say base? Good. Okay, who's going to draw for me? Okay, good, Sam. What number? English. 18. 18. Who's number 18? Kiki? Okay, say a word. Mint? Yes? One more time. Mint. Mint. On the draw? Okay. What number? 5. Who's number 5? Again. One, okay. Again. Try again. Another number. 14. Who's 14? Who's number 14? Willie? Willie, good. Say a word, please. Bat. Okay, good. Bat. Bat. Please circle bat. Really? Really? Let me see. Okay. Boys and girls, did you circle home run? Did you circle home run? Yes, good. Baseball? Baseball, yes or no? Yes, good. Base? Base, yes or no? Yes, pitcher? Yes, mitt? Yes, bat? Wow! You did a good job, Kevin.
Listen to me, please. I want to tick a paper on your back. I want to tick a paper on your back. And yes, keep silent, please. And as usual, go around the class, ask your friends what number is it. Okay, say it together. What number is it? Okay, for example, I take the number and I say, I ask my friend, what number is it? Okay, do you understand? Yes, okay. Help me, please. Hey. Okay. Move. Ask your friends. Okay, what number is it? What number is it? 15. Okay. 11. 11. Okay. Easy now. Back to your seat. Back to your seat, please.
Chopstick. Are you ready? Okay, may I see? Is in September, September, and September, September. Okay. Now I will get back to you. You. It's wrong. September. September. Okay, it's wrong. And it's right. It's right. It's right. It's right. Okay, good. Who is A? Who is A? Who is A? You are A? Who is first? Who is first? Who is first? B? B, okay. First, B. Okay, let's what's missing. Okay? Any volunteers? Yes, let's read that.
Okay, attention please. Are you ready? Yes, okay. Now please find 12. Yes, 12. No, yes. Is it 12? Is it 12? Yes, is it right? Yes, so please, the winner is orange group. Okay. And get for 100. Okay, give applause to orange group. Okay. Now the second students, you. Okay. Okay. Yes. Dawadila. For your group. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. 5, 11. Yes, 11 is the first. So the winner is yellow.
Okay, so I would like to come back to that. Okay, so you have just got 5 games, and this number 1 bingo, number 2, what number is that? Number 3, whisper, and what are missing, and the last one, number graph. Okay, and I would like you to tell me, which game aim to build fluency? Number 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 3, whisper. Like students just say September, 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 and whisper, and then the last one can go to the board and write it down and show the correct answer here, and then whisper. Who else? There are, you mean that one, they just focus on accuracy, right? And fluency.
What number is it?
What number is that? You choose it. It's only one that, the fluency. What do you think that? Students have the gap.
Should they have a dialogue? What number is it? And they have to answer?
Yes, and because students don't know the answer, right? Students don't know the answer. The reason why we say that when this activity is meaningful and useful, and they have the purpose for questioning, right? For what they ask. So when we focus on that, what number is it? They focus on fluencies, okay? And you know that it means students ask the question, what number is it? What number is it? Actually, they don't know the answer, the reason why they ask. And the other, they just focus on vocabulary, or sometimes there is some structure. And we call this is an information gap activity. So in teaching English, sometimes we play the games a lot. We ask students to do and then to create the interest and atmosphere for students. But sometimes I would like to focus on like the function of the game. For example, you can choose, if you teach students the topics animals, and you can ask them to write out a piece of paper. Maybe you can prepare some photos and stick on the back and ask what animal is there, right? And the other, like whisper or what's missing and number graph, students already know the answer. Sometimes we say display question, and like in time 1 and time 2 is mean that students know the answer. For example, I saw the picture like this, and you can find out the difference between this, and they say, here you go. I say like get up, right? Get up and do morning exercise, okay? And get up and ask them look at that and talk, right? And if I ask them, what is she doing? Okay? And what are they doing? Students already know the answer. They don't need to ask a question like this. So sometimes you can create some activity. For example, they say, go to the cinema, or sometimes they surf the internet, go to the cinema, surf the internet, you see that? And if you show the picture like this, and student, you can ask them, what is she doing? But when students don't know the answer, you can cover this. Okay? And there are some pictures on that, and students can guess. And then they go to the board and they check it out and they can find out the answer. Okay? In my real class, I think it looks like your class in Vietnam. Because it is in Asia classroom from Indonesia, from Vietnam, from Japan, and Korea. And what about bingo? Bingo. What vocabulary or lexical set are practiced by game? What about bingo? Practice vocabulary. Okay, baseball game, baseball vocabulary. Okay, you can use this game when you take the number. And what about school object? You can ask students to draw some dots like this, and ask them to write down here from the video. And what about whisper? Teacher just ask students say like September. What do you say in the whole sentence? Right? For example, you say, yesterday I met your mom at school. And you can ask students like in the light, stand in the light, and whisper the first one and the last one, go to the board and write it down. And what about what's missing? And you show the picture here and about practice vocabulary about the feeling, like happy, or angry, or hungry, or tired, and you ask them to take it out one, and ask them to guess. And number graph. Students run, like slap the ball. You use slap the ball? In Vietnam, it's a lot. So, I would like you watch the films again. You can find out some activity more, and you can apply in your real class. So I think I give this video to the student, and you can download from the internet. You take out. Okay, so we start with the part about game and songs and chants, and look like you enjoy your English class with the game and song and chants. And now we move to the next part about project. I would like you to work in group of 8. Okay, and you can work group of 8. I participate in one group. Hello? Okay, I would like you to look in group of 8 and you can give the name of your group. Try to make funny name, right? To show like your personality in that. And you have some small card here. Small card here. Okay? And you have the tape. One teacher, they have the card. Okay? And you can draw or you can design or you can create your name card here, your names, your country and your hobbies. You can draw or you can write up to you. When you're done, you can take on this poster. I would like you decorate that or you write something in this poster. And after that, you can show the poster. In that, you have 8 cards. And this card for each member. Name, country, hobby. You can draw the picture. Sometimes you don't need to write down all of this stuff. Try to make your poster creative. Okay, you got it? And you have 10 minutes. 10 minutes to work with your members. Okay? And you have the here.
Country and a hobby. I draw a hobby.
You like Slim Jim, that's not you.